Hey guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Today is another installment of Saturday Singles. Most Saturdays, I randomly select a couple of my magnetic palettes and pull them out. And when I show you what is in those palettes, I am learning for the first time what is in those palettes, and then I make a look using those products. Last week I pulled all of my smaller magnetic palettes, and one of them that I pulled was my Colourpop small magnetic palette, and it has all my bright eyeshadows in there. And I did use this palette, but my friend Tracy over at Tracy Lea Beauty, I will have her link down below, so you can go check her out. She is one of my dearest friends, and she challenged me to use just this palette to make a look, and I told her challenge accepted. So today I will be using, not all of them, but some of these eyeshadows. They're all mattes, so I will be having a matte look today, and I will just be creating something. Who knows what? Who knows what my look is going to look like? It could be a hot mess. It could turn out okay, and I may chicken out and just use one color or two. One or two. And my hands are really shaky today, so it's gonna be fun. So I'm just using my Essence I Love Color Intensifying Eye Primer. This is my oldest eye primer, and even though it's not in a project, I'm just trying to use it so I can, oh, I just scratched my eyelid, so I can move on to other eye primers I really want to use. I've been waiting for my maintenance man to come and change out that light bulb that I talked about last week. Was it Saturday Singles when I talked about it? I think so, yeah. And I still don't have my light bulb changed out. I am just going to take my Makeup Revolution Bacon Blot and set my primer, and I'm just setting my whole lid since I'm working with mattes. I used to be just a matte eye lover. Eye lover, yes, that too, but eyeshadow wear, that's all I wore was mattes. So the mattes don't bother me. But when I wore just mattes, they were neutrals. I did not do color. I did not get into color until just a few years ago. All right, I am going to start off with the tamest color in this palette, and that is Centerfold. It's a beautiful, I need a mirror. It's like a really pretty peach, and I'm going to take it almost all the way up to my eyebrow. So I'm kind of hoping he doesn't come while I'm doing this look. I don't mind if he comes after I've done it and I have it on, but in the middle of a crazy look, he'll think I've fallen off my rocker. I'm feeling very unchatty. Do you guys ever get that way? Where when you go to film, it's just like you're searching for words, searching for anything to talk about. Usually I have something to yak about, but this whole week I've been that way, just kind of quiet and sedate and not a lot to say. I don't know why, but it's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm not feeling sedate, I'm just feeling like I don't have anything of worth to add to the story, so this last week my brother came over to help me move some stuff, and I wasn't feeling good that day, and he was supposed to be over the day before, but we'll just set that part aside. But the day he came over, I wasn't feeling well, and so I told him, you know, if he hung around, maybe when I got up, we could move the stuff that he had come to help me with. And when I got up, he had just started watching Jack Ryan on Amazon, and before I even came downstairs, I made sure he wasn't in the middle of season 2, because that's where I'm at. And I just watch, I kind of savor the show because I really like it. So I haven't finished season 2 yet, and I did not want to have any spoilers happen. But he had just started watching the first season, and he was here all night. We didn't move anything because he watched Jack Ryan all night. In fact, I finally went to bed, and I have no clue when he left to go home. Because he was just enjoying it. When I went to bed, he had started season 2. And I'm glad he really liked it, but now I need him to come and actually help me. All right. I am going to take the shade For Sure. It's like a watermelon shade. I think they describe it as a hot pink. Okay. I hope you blend. It went on that one spot and now it doesn't want to blend. I'm taking the shade Sandbar, and I am just going to put it right over the top of For Sure. And I probably should have done this the opposite, because I believe that For Sure is darker than Sandbar. I'm actually taking For Sure and going over Sandbar, even though I had put For Sure over my whole crease. With Sandbar, I just put it on the outside, and so I'm just putting For Sure over Sandbar on the outside of my lid, or of the outside of my crease. My hands are really shaking, and they're cramping on the brush, so no promises on what this look is going to be unless it's a hot mess. That I can almost guarantee. I may regret this, but I am going to take this shade called Piece of Cake. I don't think it's a piece of cake, however. I'm having a feeling I'm going to regret it. Actually, I like it. I actually like it a lot. I'm going to take this beautiful yellow called Take Flight and just dust it across the top of that pink. Okay, let me go do my face and I'll be right back. All right, guys, this is my final look. I did have a little bit of a snafu in that my eyes are watering, and I tried to put color down on my lower lash line, but it's just kind of smeared because of my eyes watering, and so I've just kind of left it, and then my mascara transferred onto my lower lash line as well, so we have had a heck of a time. finishing off this look. So I only made one change to my look, which I think is fairly good considering we're dealing with a colorful matte look here. I had taken the yellow and put it along the pink, the top of the pink, to blend out the seams or the edges up on top. Well, I decided to take this shade called Dump this beautiful like cantaloupe shade, and put it along the pink where I had put Take Flight. And then I took Take Flight right above Dump This, right up to my brow bone. I did take a small like pencil brush and took my Makeup Revolution Bacon Blot just to put the powder, this powder, right along my brow bone, so there would be a definite break from the color. So it goes a gradient from this yellow to the orange to the like peachy pink that I had. This is Centerfold. Then I laid down For Sure and went over it with Sandbar, and then built Sandbar back up with For Sure just to give it a little bit of depth. And then I put Piece of Cake all over my lid. I thought I might do something a little different with my lid, but I liked it. The only thing I did try is I tried to build up For Sure on my outer lid, and I didn't like it, so I just built up Piece of Cake again and left it. I did, like I said, try to just take what was on my brush and dust it along my lower lash line since my eyes are watering, and there wasn't a whole lot there, and because my eyes are watering, I feel like it just made it messier. And so yeah, this is my final look for the Saturday Single Makeup Challenge from Tracy over at Tracy Lea Beauty. I think I did okay for a girl who's not that comfortable with color, and definitely I'm looking for a little bit of sparkle on my lid with that really bold purple. I kind of want to take one of my Super Shocks and lay it down, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to stick with these 5 shades, and I do like it. I wish I was able to lay down color underneath, but that's okay. It's pretty. I think it's fun. Fun and festive and vibrant and perfect since summer starts in just a couple of days. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Saturday Singles. It was brought to you by Tracy Lea Beauty. Make sure you go check her out. Give her some love. Tell her I sent you, because I had to do this bright, bold look thanks to her. You guys, please take good care. Be safe, be smart, and I'll talk to you soon.